Welcome to the Kendi and Raybo podcast, episode 28, recorded in Kendi's box room. Are we going?
We're going.
Oh, I've pain in my neck.
Welcome along once again, ladies and gentlemen, to a new episode.
Boys and girls.
Yeah.
Jeez, I hope no boys and girls actually listen to this.
Boys and young ones.
Boys and young ones.
Welcome along.
Yeah.
The second Christmas episode.
Yeah. If we were an Advent wreath now in a church, the second candle would be lit.
Aye.
Yeah.
It's rude hole is out of shade. Seriously, that Father Tate.
Sorry now.
Go on, Ray. Any old crack with you, no? Should we make the big announcement, no? Did you bring beers?
No.
You didn't bring any fucking beers?
I brought KFC.
Yeah, once again, Ray brought his KFC to the...
My dinner.
Well, I get you one bottlings. We can't be sitting here like two bowsies.
True. Pause it there and we get a bottling.
We get a bottling, lads. Sorry about that. Okay, so Ray brought no beer, so Kendi had to go back into the rations downstairs.
But in fairness, we are now drinking what we always drink.
Yeah.
I'm drinking my signature bottle of green Heineken.
Yeah, and I'm drinking my beautiful red ale by, who is it again?
Little Lone Brewery.
Smithix.
Yeah. Nice one.
Smithix, yeah. Let's taste it, Ray. Let's see what it's like.
Yeah, there'll be 30% less burps in this episode because I'm drinking good beer from the continent.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
Oh, the old faithful.
Actually,
Ray.
I got asked to make up t-shirts for that.
That's nice.
Just get a t-shirt going, oh, that's nice. That was actually young Katie Cassidy that asked for them, I believe.
Oh, fair play
and she
to
was
Katie.
texting me flat out today.
Oh, of
because
course
she was
she
only
was.
getting round to last week's episode.
Oh.
And she started off with a complaint.
Oh, straight away.
Yeah.
She went to the right man anyway with
Well,
the
it
complaint.
was. She basically just said, "Mark Waterhole Kendi." So I instantly knew the bit of last week's episode she wasn't impressed with.
Oh, man.
And she also let it slip that she was also one for cleaning the shower naked.
Oh,
So thank you, Katie, for that bit of information.
Fair play to you, Katie. That's
Good
marvellous.
to know that you're in the nip with the flash.
The flash on. So,
on.
Ray, staunch, fair play to us. But drinking a jet, you bitch, even though we drank it already. But anyway.
Cheers.
An old tin of Smithix and a bottle of Heineken.
I'll have to get 4 more maybe after this. No, you were saying something about a big announcement.
Right, we have a massive announcement that we can finally release to you.
I'm very scared.
Yeah, Ray is terrified. I'm terrified too, boy, but it's good nerves. You get the butterflies on top of the belly.
Right.
So, you might have noticed last week across all social media platforms that Kendi went abroad and said, would anyone be interested if we did a live Christmas special?
Yes.
And says ye to me in your tens.
Tens of people came back to us.
They saying, hey, chalk me down. They
Yeah.
all thought I was actually selling the Wilson Pickets. I wasn't.
No.
Not yet.
No,
But, so we are going to do it. It's official.
it is.
So next Wednesday night, the 19th of December,
Yep.
we are going to be doing a live Christmas special in Retro Lane in Sligo.
Very fancy bar.
Which is what, Ray?
It's a cocktail bar.
And what's it attached to?
Oh, it's attached to, what do you call the name of that
What's
pub
that
next
pub?
door?
Oh, gee, oh.
It's, I know, I can see it now. It's maroon and it's got the big letters outside.
The Fiddler's Elbow.
Fiddler's Creek.
The Fiddler's Creek.
That's the one, yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
thank God. I thought we'd never guess it. So Retro Lane is the little cocktail bar attached to Fiddler's Creek. You
Well,
will
I go to my banging disco in there.
You do enjoy the banging
I
disco
do enjoy
inside
the
the
banging
Retro
disco,
Lane. That's
yeah,
right. That's why we picked it.
That's right. So we're definitely doing it. It's going out on Facebook Live
Yeah.
on the Kendi and Raybo podcast page.
8 o'clock next Wednesday night.
And we're hoping it'll be around an hour. Do we have to stick to the hour?
No, because it's not like
do
we're
what we
on
want.
terrestrial television.
No.
You do whatever you want.
I'd love if it just goes dead in the middle of it there around like 8:59. Bang. Over.
We are going to break for the 9 o'clock news now if it goes any further.
Can we do the Angelus at the end?
Oh, we do the feckin' Angelus, the whole lot.
Mighty.
But anyway, so here's the real deal with it, because we're waffling now. We are going to be releasing tickets at 5 o'clock Friday coming, which is Friday the... What date is that, Ray?
I think it's the 14th.
Friday the 14th, we're releasing tickets at 5 o'clock. Now, here's the thing. We did get a pretty good reaction for people saying, I would definitely go to that.
Yeah.
Now, the tickets are free, completely free, right?
And that was against my wishes.
Yeah, Ray.
Because I said we might make a few pound off this.
Ray was mad to make a few pounds. I said, Ray, I'm loaded, boy. Check out the Skoda. I said, I am loaded to the brim. I said, I'll sort you out for the Christmas.
That's
He hasn't
fair
bought
enough.
Emer a present for Christmas in 6 years. He
great.
said,
Well-
now this is the time.
That's what I was thinking.
He wanted to charge 9 fivers, £45 in the doer.
Plus booking fee.
There is only about 40 tickets available because it's really small scale to start.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're trying to do a live show for the crack and see how it goes. That's
pure
why the
intimate.
Yeah, that's why the tickets are free. We're doing it in a small venue.
Yeah.
About 40 people there.
We're going to be all the nip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you make it into that 40, fantastic. Come in and have a bit of crack with us. But it is going out live on Facebook. Pure, proper TV job. We're going to
With cameras.
Cameras, the whole
There'll
fucking
be loads
lot.
of cameras.
Yeah. And also, we have live music on it too.
Oh, yeah.
The White Gorillas are going to be providing live music on it, like a proper television
Proper
program.
house band.
Huh? We have a house band and everything.
Yeah. And special guests.
There might be a big special guest on it
Yeah.
by the name of
B-U-Z-Z-Y.
Buzzy might be there. He might be releasing a Christmas song himself. You wouldn't know.
39 years, lads. 39 years.
Buzzy's looking for the Christmas #1.
He's
That's what
celebrating his
doing.
40 years in the music industry.
Yeah, with us.
Wednesday the 19th. Yeah, it's not going to be 39 years anymore. He's 40 years in the music industry.
Oh, that's very good. So remember that date, Wednesday the 19th, 8 o'clock. And the tickets are going on sale this Friday at 5 o'clock on Eventbrite. So, like I said, there's only 40. You got to get in there quick because
Yeah, because when they're gone, they're gone.
yeah, and that's the truth. When they're
Yeah.
gone, they're gone. We can't fit anyone else in
No.
there. So make sure you don't come crying to Kendi and saying, "Jeez, I didn't get a Wilson Pickett."
It's
Says,
EJ sorting something out.
fair play to EJs. They are giving away vouchers on the night. Now we won't explain exactly how they're going to be given or who they're going to give them to.
Or if you've any hope of getting them at all.
That's right. You might have any chance of getting them at all, lads.
No, might
That's
not
the
have any
truth.
chance at all.
Fair play to EJ. He's
Yeah.
some man. I'm not sure if he knows he's doing that yet, but he is doing it.
He might drop them in himself as well.
Yeah, he might drop them in himself. He could be there. You wouldn't know that. Jeez, anything could happen. 'Tis live, lads.
Yeah.
'Tis live. Anything could happen. You're live on the Kendi Raybo. Please don't say feck or bollocks. is
We
what
can say
it is.
anything we want though, because we're on the Facebook. Can't
Yeah,
we?
that's right. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, that's that and so.
Yeah, that's that. Done and dusted. We're looking forward to it. Something fierce.
Great.
Fair play to us.
Now, where do we go next?
That's right, I'm going to drink my beer.
Can I ask you? This has been on my mind now for days.
Savage.
Were you at a Star Wars themed Christmas party during the weekend?
It was the most surreal. Man, what does Star Wars have to do with Christmas? Did I miss a link there?
But was it great or was it terrible?
It was
What-
unbelievable.
Was it?
They were playing Star Wars in the background while everyone was eating the meals, and there was people going around dressed as stormtroopers. And
Was there no
and
Princess Leia tipping round?
Luke, I am your old fella. I'm nearly certain he was there. What's his name?
And what about Dart?
Yeah, Darth, that fella. He
Yeah.
was there. He was saying, Luke, I'm nearly certain I'm your old fella.
Right.
I was with her loads of times.
And you with the band?
Says Luke to him, but sure, she was with half the parish, Darth.
Half the galaxy.
If you half the galaxy, if you fall into a field of nettles, Dart, you don't know which one stung you. That's
right.
That's the
That's
truth.
right.
Now,
That's right.
Princess Layla was there with the buns on.
Was she looking well? Was her buns looking well?
Oh, she had some buns on her.
Had
here.
she?
Yeah, she dead now, isn't she?
What, the girl that was at the Christmas party? Jesus.
No, Ray, it was actually a marvelous night. I don't think Star Wars has nothing to do with Christmas. It was a bit weird. It didn't feel like a Christmas night.
I think it's a great idea.
It was go crack. Everyone had go crack. Now,
Yeah.
can I just say that the Christmas party we done, like everyone could, like say you have a business, I'm going to book that table. This is in a big ballroom. I have a business, I'm going to book that table.
Yeah.
A lot of school teachers in their 60s and 70s that I don't think really knew much about Star Wars at all.
Right.
So they were kind of going, what the fuck are we doing here? Who's this fella with the bash gun
Right.
coming towards me? So there was no one really... there
Breathing
was,
heavily.
Wait now, right? There was 300 people in the room. One fella came to the party with a Star Wars t-shirt on because he knew it was a Star Wars theme.
And that was it.
And he was like, and he must have felt like an idiot. One fella, he was sitting at the bar drinking a pint of Heineken going, I wish I wore something else. I'm the only one that committed to this out of 300 people. But it was tremendous crack.
Have you any other stories for me?
No, really, that was kind of, my weekend was built up of that.
I'm very disappointed in my story.
Go on. What happened?
It's just, I feel like there's been several episodes where I've had a report from a wedding.
Oh, you went to the big wedding of the
Big
year.
celebrity wedding, yeah.
Whoa.
But it's just, I was reflecting on the whole thing.
Right.
And I thought, Jesus, I've done a lot of episodes now where I'm reporting back on a wedding.
Well, as I said to you, Ray, that when you hit into your 30s and friends are getting married, like you're at a wedding every week. You're getting invited to a wedding every week. Like.
Well, I got to the point on Friday where the bride,
Yeah.
lovely young Elaine,
Yeah, well, let's call her Elaine for this.
we'll just
purpose.
call her, for the purposes of this podcast, we'll
Elaine.
call her Elaine.
Yeah.
And we'll call
She married Mickey Way.
the groom.
Do you know him? That's who she married, Mickey Way. Her name is Lane Way now.
His name is Emlyn, the groom.
I'm very aware that we know these people, so don't be
Yeah, and
slandering
in
them.
fairness, they're very aware of the fact that they're going to get the full review on the podcast.
Right,
So
okay.
they're regular listeners.
They're listening as we speak.
Right, indeed. And we'll start off, first of all, before the wedding ever took place.
Right.
On the Friday morning, I had to get ready, obviously.
Oh, you got the suit.
I got the suit. I got an extra inch in the suit all over. An extra inch in the trouser, an extra inch in the shirt,
Yeah.
an extra inch in the waistcoat.
Because Emer's been giving out about the extra inch in the trouser. She said I could do with it.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
She didn't know EJ had that power, but
Yeah, he
apparently
does, yeah.
Oh, he give it to you.
Oh, I tell you, I was the happiest young fella in the world when I slipped it on.
Go away.
Oh,
Fit you perfect.
Fit me perfect. I had space. I was looking forward to the beef.
Yeah.
I was going to have the beef.
Lovely. You went all out.
But then she rings me and she says, will you go down to town for me?
Right.
Because you know the way men don't have a lot to get ready on a
throw on the tin
wedding
of fruit
morning.
and that's
Like,
it.
just throw on the tin of fruit and that's it.
Yeah.
She says, no, I need you to go to the shop.
Right.
I says, right, what do you want? She wanted tights. Right?
Always.
Tights. Tights for the day after.
Nipple tape, probably.
A tit tape.
I knew it.
How did you know that?
Because that's what girls always forget is booby tape and tights. And they always go, no, I won't get the tights, I'll just do the tan. And then they wreck the tan, they go, I bet to get tights.
Yeah.
That's what happens, Ray.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what happens.
So down I went to Penny's.
Aye.
And in Penny's, I met a friend of mine. He works there.
Go on.
Young Nash.
Oh, young Nash, Davey.
And I says to Nash, I says, come here, Nash. You wouldn't know where I find the tit tape and the tights. Nash hadn't a clue.
Go away.
He's never been to that section of the shop. And him working in Penny's, like.
He's not allowed to that.
He's not allowed in
section.
that section. Now, in fairness, I can understand why they wouldn't allow a man like Nash in
Oh,
there.
check
He'd be
it.
scaring away the viewers.
Oh, he do some damage, that fella.
Yeah, so he asked one of his lady colleagues.
Right.
And she brought me over and she took down the fashion tape.
Right, what does that mean?
I had no idea. It's a roll, it looked like a fancy roll of sticky tape.
Right.
Like, I didn't know what I was supposed to be getting.
Right.
And she picked up the old set of tights.
Right.
Back to the house, and apparently I'd gotten the wrong tit tape.
Well, how, like?
That's what I think. Apparently there's a difference between tit tape and tit patches.
Oh, which one did she want?
She wanted the patches.
Is she trying to give up the fags, or what's going on?
No, apparently this fashion tape is for holding things in place, whereas the patches are for concealing things.
And did you go back down again? You
No,
did?
I didn't. She said she'd go without them. I was delighted.
Oh.
I was delighted every time it got cold.
I was going to say.
Then it got cold.
Oh, you were kilos, but.
Yeah.
How was the actual wedding itself, Ray? Did you get going, and what kind of way? How did it go about?
Right, well.
Because it looked like a load of shite, if I'm honest with you.
It was, in
Oh,
fairness.
a load of bollocks. Tacky old wedding. Oh, it was terrible. He was dressed like John Travolta. It was so, I'm so sorry.
He was dressed like John Travolta.
Emlyn, man, it was the coolest motherfucking suit
He
I've ever
looked
seen
fantastic.
in my life. Elaine, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, she looked grand.
Well, now, in fairness, Elaine had half a jewellery shop on her back.
Did she?
She did. She'd half a Swarovski jewellery shop on her back.
What's that mean?
It's, you know the fancy Swarovski jewellery?
Swarovski, yeah. Crystal.
The crystals, yeah. The real brilliant ones.
Yeah.
It's like she got half the shop and stuck it to the back.
Go away.
With the Pritt stick. Or the double-sided sticky tape.
She vajazzled her back.
Oh, she vajazzled the shite out of her
I
back.
have to say, she looked absolutely tremendous as well. For a
She did.
Unbelievable. They're the
I did
finest
wonder
couple.
to myself,
Huh?
because it was a fair-fitted skirt. I did wonder to myself how that woman did her ablutions during the day. I wasn't fit to ask, but the question remained. I was like, how does any bride? And it's funny because you raise that about like brides all over the world with the fancy big dresses.
Yeah.
How do they go about going to the toilet?
I know. I don't know how she would, because she was wearing a full suit.
Do
Like.
they need help, like?
Well, I don't know why. Were you going to offer you, old
Well,
bitch?
I was not. I certainly was not. Not with John Travolta sharing over at me.
Huh?
Like.
Oh, he looked like James Bond, man. See, I only saw a lot of Instagrams and Snapchats and all that kind of stuff of it, and it looked like unbelievable crack. Who were the boys that were singing before the fucking wedding went on?
But before now, I went to that.
Go on.
Do you know the crack with old people at weddings and how they take photos? What device do old people at weddings use to take photos?
Oh, they use a disposable camera.
No, they do not. Things
What?
have changed.
A digital camera.
No, the digital cameras are gone too. They've really upgraded.
Is it an actual phone camera, like?
No.
Because that's what everyone does.
No. What do old people use at weddings to take photos? And any of you out there will know from being at weddings, you'll see a lady getting up and she'll whip out the biggest feckin' iPad you ever seen in your life.
Brilliant.
Big lump of an iPad.
Yeah, that's
like a television screen in
Yeah,
her
someone
hand.
got it for her for Christmas 2 years ago.
She realised it takes photos.
Yeah.
And they bring the iPad to the
Yeah,
church to get
as
the
the camera.
pictures. Yeah.
And come here, can we get to the bottom of why old women or older women, certainly above 60, have to stick their tongue out when they're taking the fifth photo?
Dreamer does that in normal day.
Like they have to, the tongue always, like Mam always does that, right? I think my mother thinks that her tongue helps her read the message, because she'd be blind as a bat, Mammy, right?
Yeah.
So she'd be reading a text message, and also the further away it is, the more she can read it.
And
so
the tongue goes out.
She'd have it up in front of her face, and then she'd pull it back a couple of inches, and
Yeah.
she still can't read it. She's squinting at it, and the second the tongue comes out,
She knows.
she knows exactly what that
Yeah.
message says.
You were asking about the three tenors.
Is that what it was it?
Yeah, there was $3 in at the reception, then singing barbershop trio.
Yeah, but they had boys up on stools and everything when the door opened. That different boys
No,
again.
hold on now.
How many feckin' people were they paid?
Oh, a lot.
Jesus.
They had 3 boys when we came in singing the barbershop trio. I can't call them a quartet because only 3 of them.
That's so weird. A barbershop has to be a quartet.
No, not this one. Trio. They got 25% off.
Well, yeah, they were doing a deal where they let one fella home.
Yeah, or he was sick or something, I'd say. But then when we went in then and sat down, then there was a Bior up on the stage and she was playing the fiddle.
Go on, she was fiddling
And
away
she
on the
started
stage.
off on nice, easy going stuff.
Right.
And then at the end of it, she was playing Riverdance.
Oh.
And so the whole place was up in arms, swinging around doilies and whatnot.
What is it about Riverdance that still gets people going?
Oh,
It's such
got
a
me
wedding
going.
song.
And I stepped out then to try and take a minute.
Right.
Because I was getting fair lively like.
Yeah.
And then they had a singer with her. He sang reggae songs and I missed him completely, so I did.
Right.
And then they had the band after.
Jeez, there's some more.
And they had the Premier top #1 wedding band.
Oh, who was the Premier top #1 wedding band in the country now?
Well, one can only say it was the Bentley Boys.
So as the Bentley
The
Boys.
What's your song?
Oh, I got a job, but I'm still claiming.
Oh. The Bentley Boys.
These are Bentley Boys. So it was the Bentley Boys.
That's right.
That's right.
They were very good in fairness.
Yeah, they're good.
Now, none of
musicians,
them had met each other before the gig.
shut up.
Like they were. It's like watching 6 strangers show up
No.
on a blind date. Dog, the men going, so what do you do? I played the trumpet. What do you do? I'm a keyboard player.
We're going to get done for television.
Oh, that's a lie. I'm only joking. Cathal Mulhern was on the gig. He was leading the charge. And he had Aaron McGloin out the back.
Savage, wee drummer. Fair play to him.
He is the king of the button beat.
Oh, does he do the button beat well?
He does the button beat
no
really
one's
well.
going to get this, but Ray has this idea of, because Ray knows what flows. Hey!
Oh, that's nice.
He knows what flows.
Yeah.
There's a thing called a button beat that Ray knows when it's on the button or not.
No, well, it's button. It's a button beat. Now,
Yeah.
the only way I can describe this to people over the podcast is if you can just visualise for a moment when a jockey is on top of a horse.
Yeah.
And he's riding the horse
gallop.
hard.
Yeah, the gallop.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's kind of punches him in the break of the chair there. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
That's the button beat.
That's the button beat.
Great way of explaining
and
it, by the
Aaron
way.
McGloin was laying down that button beat all night long. Even in songs that there wasn't a button beat in. He was putting a button beat. There was waltzes.
Yeah. Because the key to a wedding and a good wedding band is Jesus keep him dancing. Don't be letting that kick fall down. Let that boom, boom, boom. It has to be there. Has to be there the whole way through.
Fair play to the Bentley Boys anyway. I do think they were slightly familiar with each other. I definitely think Cathal knew Aaron. But the rest of them now I think they were all new, you know.
Man, I hope they don't listen.
Yeah. Are we ready now for the pièce de résistance?
Oh, hit me, Ray.
Right.
Go on.
I'm going to put you in a scenario.
Hit me.
All right. Myself and yourself. We're at the wedding. Neither of us have Emer or Nicola. Me and you are single men.
Savage.
Right?
I love this already. That's
a real nice story, isn't it?
I've never had this feeling before.
No,
I've been with Nicholas since I was 14.
I
This
know.
is so beautiful.
Are you going to enjoy these few
You've
minutes
brought
now?
me into this fantasy land. Ray. It's so
Close
good.
your eyes, lie back, and remember a time when you didn't have a girlfriend.
Oh, bro, amazing.
Right. So 2 of us were at the wedding, dandy young single men. Now, prior to the wedding, I had booked a room.
Lovely.
And where the wedding was in beautiful Loch Eske.
Oh, look at
Loch Eske above Donegal.
Beautiful.
They're fancy rooms, fancy price. So it was expensive. It was expensive.
I love that. Big fancy place, fancy prices. Oh, it's very good.
So I paid the fancy prices of the room, and young Kennedy, the freeloading bastard, comes in, right? And he says, "Oh, Jesus, Jaxie, you're on your own in the room there. Try staying with you."
Yeah.
And I says, "Sound."
Yeah.
So Jaxie stays in with me.
Lovely.
So we're delighted above in the big fancy room, right? And we're getting all dapper and we're having a few cans.
Right.
And we tip downstairs and we go through the day for the wedding.
Right.
Now, I get wildly drunk, as I normally do.
That makes sense.
And around 1 o'clock, my day is done.
And you start getting vexed.
And I start getting vexed and I end up saying, I'm going to bed.
Right.
So I go to bed.
You do.
So I go back up to the room and I get cosy in the bed. Single Kennedy is downstairs, first time ever been single at a wedding. And he's delighted with himself. And it wasn't long before he gets chatting a fine Donegal woman.
A bridesmaid or something.
Something fine anyway.
Right.
And he's delighted with himself.
I'm so happy.
I
You're
know,
creating
you're
this
really
one-
enjoying this.
I'm loving this.
Yeah, so there you are anyway, chatting up anyway. And then comes, and this is the thing I'm going to get to talking about.
Go on.
Because this happens across this country on a weekly basis.
Right.
She's very interested in seeing what the big fancy room is like.
She's enjoying it.
She's
she wants to see
enjoying
the big fancy room.
And she wants you to be her chauffeur and her tour guide.
Yeah.
For the big fancy room.
Right.
Now, you may or may not mention that your friend Raybo is upstairs in the bed in a hip.
He'd be sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might mention it, you might not mention
Right.
it. You might leave it as a surprise.
Right.
Right? But anyway, up the stairs you come with the young one.
Right.
4 a.m.
Lovely.
Raybo's turning over for a second sleep after getting sick twice on the big white telephone.
In the big white telephone.
Big white telephone. And you need to find an empty space with the Bior, but I'm in it. I'm in your empty space.
Is there land around? Is there a golf course?
Yes, there is a golf course.
I go straight down to the 4th green.
The 4th hole.
And I tee off away, Ray.
So you wouldn't upset me. You wouldn't come. You
Yeah,
wouldn't.
but not to upset you. That's weird, man.
But how would you get? If you really wanted to get with the lady,
Yeah, but you're.
get the shift like.
Yeah, but
What would you do with me above in the room?
I wouldn't do that with you, Ray.
But hold on a second now.
Go on.
There was an incident of this at the wedding.
I don't want to nothing about it.
Yeah.
Who was it?
I tell you, and you're not guessing. But let's get down to the actual idea behind it.
Okay.
So when you have two friends sharing a room and one of them gets lucky,
Yeah.
what is the protocol? It's what I want to know from you.
Yeah, see, it's tough. I like me saying this now as a rapturous young man who's been in a relationship for fucking 12 years. I couldn't do that. Like,
You're probably the wrong man to ask.
I couldn't do that
Yeah,
though.
you have no experience of this.
I don't know what it's about. I wouldn't even know how to chat a woman up into a room.
I suppose.
It's just I wouldn't even know where to start. Where do you
fairness,
start
yeah.
with them? From the side?
You come at them from the side, yeah.
What do you say to them?
Yeah, hello.
How are you keeping?
Yeah.
Like how do fellas out there approach women
Well,
when
then-
they know that they want coitus?
Yeah.
How close do you
I
start
don't know.
there towards
I'm a bit out of the game as well.
Yeah, you're
myself.
out of the game a good few years
Yeah.
too. Like, you
I
know?
normally ask just a simple question. Sexy time?
Like I don't know where to start. Like I
No,
wouldn't even know
yeah.
where. Hey,
So you definitely wouldn't upscuttle me out of the room?
no, I couldn't do that.
Because I'd be fast asleep like.
Yeah, I couldn't upscuttle you out of the room.
No.
Like. No,
But would
shagging
you
away.
even try bringing her in and maybe having a little chat and watching a little bit of television?
Watching a little bit of television?
Because you know what that'll go to like.
Huh?
Like,
No, I don't. I can't imagine it working out that way.
no, you wouldn't head into the bathroom.
I couldn't, man. I couldn't be chatting away to a woman. Chatting away.
Yeah.
Chatting.
Chatting.
Everyone, I'm talking about chatting away.
Yeah.
You can read whatever you want out of that. With you beside.
Oh,
'Cause I
see.
might wake you up with
wouldn't
the
chat.
chatting.
You wouldn't chat the Bior
No.
with me
Because
yeah.
I wouldn't like you to wake up from our chatting is all.
Yeah.
Because we'd be talking fairly loud now. You know?
Yeah, I suppose. And you wouldn't want me chatting to you as well, like.
No!
No.
I'd hate for you to join in the conversation. Telling me The last thing I wanted you to join in the conversation.
Oh, I know, yeah. And I'd be a fierce talker, like.
Oh, you talk away.
I'd talk the hind legs off her. Oh. She wouldn't know what it is, or huh? Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, it's the last thing you want to do.
we'd be talking over each other and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole...
And then again, if you think about it, if it was me and you up in the room and there was three of us staying in the room, Sean O'Reilly was with us. The last thing I want to do was bring Sean O'Reilly up.
Oh, you couldn't shut him up. You wouldn't be able to shut him up if he was up there.
He's a serious man for the chat.
Oh, he'd chat away, that fella, man. I've seen him chat plenty of pure, man.
Oh,
That's for sure.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I feel
fuck.
sorry now for anyone that's listening to the podcast and doesn't realise the context in which we're using the word chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this doesn't make any sense at all. What is so funny? Why are the lads laughing so much?
Oh, Lord.
Well, we're sorry.
That's fair good, man. That is marvellous. Marvellous.
So now that we have a new word for
Yeah.
coitus,
Yeah.
chatting,
Yeah. Chatting.
so you wouldn't be inclined to do that at all?
No way, I
You'd
couldn't
be
do
abroad
it.
chatting the face off her out the fourth hole.
It'd be pure embarrassing. I'd chat the face off her. We'd go for a round of 18. We'd play the front line anyway and see.
For the first nine.
We'd play the front line, see how we get on.
Right, I see.
And then we try the back nine.
Oh!
You.
That's great now, I'm
You're
delighted.
after making me pure giddy telling me I'm single. Look at the head in me.
You're sitting in the chair like Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. But no, I'm delighted now. I'm delighted with you. And for anyone out there that ever wonders about what to do in those such circumstances or situations, you know now the advice of the Kendi and Raybo podcast is don't do it.
Yeah,
Use the golf course.
Chat them somewhere else.
Chat
The
them
golf
somewhere
course.
else, yeah.
If it's a fancy spot, out
Yeah.
to them, play the front line.
Yeah, exactly. That's marvellous.
Tremendous. I'm glad we can help.
So now I suppose we've one little more thing now to go through.
Go on.
So while I was at the wedding,
Right.
a man was at home in the house. Sean O'Reilly.
We never mentioned him before.
No, he be new. We're going to call him Sean.
Let's call him Sean for
Let's
the
call him
purpose
Sean.
of this.
Sean O'Reilly for the purpose of the podcast.
Yeah.
But you know what Sean was doing?
Go on.
Pilfering.
Go on.
He was pilfering
Go on.
through my fridges.
Right. Through your fridge.
Well, our fridge, yeah, it's a collective fridge.
You don't have separate fridges in the
No,
house.
but it just sounded right when I said fridges. Definitely fridges. But yeah, he was. And he had the cheek then to send me a little message
Go on.
to tell me what he was at.
Right.
So play a bit of that there now, even though he doesn't know I'm putting it in. But I thought it was very funny.
Right, go on. Hit it.
Hey Raymond, how are you? May have robbed the last slice of ham out of the fridge. Hope you don't mind. I was really hungry. I had nothing to put in my sandwich. And I was running out the door to play the wedding and had to take the ham. Hope you don't mind. Sorry. So I spotted the ham in the fridge. I was like, oh, I might have a slice of Ray's ham. And then when I got the notion in my head that I was going to have a toasted ham and cheese sandwich, I went to get the slice of ham. I realised there was only one slice left, and then I felt bad. And that's why I'm sending you this message, because I hope you're not sitting at the wedding saying, I'll not have the tea and sandwiches tonight because I'll go home, have a nice slice of ham at home, I'll have a nice ham sandwich when I get home.
So he felt bad.
Right.
It, obviously, an easy mistake to make. And in fairness, I was thinking about getting it then when I got home after the wedding. Yeah.
So you probably were vexed.
But you're Jaxie, well, no, you see, I was feeling okay then when I heard he was apologising.
He felt bad.
Yeah. Not for long. Wait to hear the rest of the story.
Right.
But then again, I'm pretty sure you're not coming home tonight. So, you know what? Fuck you. You cunt, you'll be fucking eating bacon sandwiches in the morning, you'll not give a fuck about that slice of ham. Woo! Anyway, Jaxie, enjoy the wedding, lad. Don't be thinking too much about that slice of ham. I'll get you back, son. Keep me updated with the crack. Slán.
Fucking hell.
I'll tell you.
He turned on your favourite.
He's a dark horse.
Huh?
That's the shite. That's the private shite. Nobody ever sees that.
No, they all think Sean Riley's this magical fella.
Magical.
No. You know.
Now you know what he's like.
Women up and down the country. No, that's what you'll be dealing with.
That's what you'll get if you get into
the ham out of you.
Yeah. Hitting ham off you.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Sean hitting the ham off you?
Yeah. Come here now.
on.
He'll be at the live special.
He will.
Sean's Riley
is going to be there.
is going to be there.
Superstar.
Seldom would he miss an opportunity for his face to be on Facebook.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I think they named Facebook after him. Himself and Mark Zuckerberg used to be pals.
Yeah,
Mark
yeah.
was, jeez man, you love getting your face and everything. Facebook, huh?
No. It was born in Cavan.
Oh, it's just getting warm in here now, isn't it?
I'm absolutely sweating buckets.
Jesus, I'd take another bottle now if I could.
Do you want another bottle?
Pause there and we get another bottle.
We're away again. We're actually opening a second beer there. We're getting pure frisky.
Do we have to cheers this one or can we just bait into it?
No, cheers, you bitch.
Cheers, right.
Sláinte.
Yeah, sláinte again.
Merry Christmas.
2 beers in a show, huh?
Huh?
That's nice. Now, come here. I'm raging. I'm only after looking at the clock there.
Go on.
20 to 9.
Yeah.
Do you know what I just missed?
Go on.
Die Hard is in the cinema.
Oh, is it?
8:30.
The best Christmas film of all time.
The greatest Christmas, as I say, it's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls from Nakatomi Plaza.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is fucking true.
And I love the little things as well where they share the picture of your man, Sergeant, whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
The true hero of Christmas.
On this day.
Yeah.
On this day, 1989.
That's right.
That is the best Christmas film ever. It is for sure. Like.
Oh, do you know what I watched the last day? I started watching Elf. I'd never watched Elf before.
You never seen Elf?
No.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Brilliant Christmas film.
It's very good.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Very good.
Definitely top 5 Christmas films, that one.
And I never seen it before. I was a big Home Alone fan.
Yeah, see, Home Alone is the one that everyone goes to.
I liked Home Alone 3, you know.
Did you?
Oh, a lot of people don't like Home Alone 3. Home Alone 3 I thought was one of the better ones.
What?
Was it? Yeah, it was, yeah.
Home Alone 1 is the one. Is Home Alone 3 where they changed the actor?
Yeah.
Ah, Ray.
How would they do a fierce job in it? No, that doesn't have to be.
It has to be Macaulay Kennedy. That's ridiculous.
If anyone hasn't seen Home Alone 3, go away and watch it.
I don't know. Yeah,
It's really, really good. Like, in fairness, they changed the whole cast.
I'm telling you, it has to be Macaulay Kennedy.
No, it's definitely worth a look. Diddle.
Didn't he used to be friends with Michael Jackson, didn't he?
I think he diddly, yeah.
Didn't he used to stay at his house and stuff?
Stop it.
Didn't he?
Stop it now.
That's what do you know what's another unbelievable Christmas film?
Go on.
And it doesn't get the credit it deserves. Do you ever see the one with Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know that one?
the one...
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
He's trying to get the toy for
That's
the young
very,
fella.
very, very, very
It's
good.
a marvellous film.
Yeah.
That used to always be on. It always reminds me of my granddad, Lord rest him.
Lord rest him.
Every Christmas Eve we drive to Galway.
Yeah.
That would be on when we land down.
Do you ever watch the black and white one with the angel getting the wings? What do you call? What do you call? Wonderful Life. It's Wonderful Life. It's black and white jobby.
Yeah, but see, the black and white man, you'd be used to the black and white films. We didn't.
That bastard. Yeah, that was only out when I was growing up. Like,
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was only out.
No,
yeah.
I've never seen It's Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
But it's always the big one too.
Yeah, it's a
isn't
good
it?
one now. If you don't spare a moment now over Christmas, give it a watch.
There's so many. There's so many great Christmas films.
I can't think of anyone else offhand now.
I love TV Christmas specials, right?
Right.
Because I don't watch a lot of films during the year, but I always watch like TV specials.
The Father Ted one now
Is unbelievable.
it's the finest bit of television that
It
was ever
really
put together.
is. Do you reckon that hour might be the best hour of Christmas television?
And the worst thing is, every Christmas it's on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
and the whole lot of us sit there as if we'd never seen it before.
Yeah, that's the thing. But do you find yourself when you're watching stuff on Netflix, right, that you have to skip over the Christmas specials and you won't watch them?
Oh God, no! I have to skip over them. Yeah,
Yeah,
can't
I
watch
skip
them.
over them and then
it's just not right.
But I save them up and write them down on my phone for when I have to go, oh shit, I better watch that one.
To do have a list of Christmas specials, you
Yeah.
have to get through Christmas.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia Christmas special, the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special, the Office Christmas special.
Jesus,
I have them all 087 ready
you're
to go.
busy,
Yeah, because I saved them all. I go, oh shit, I want to watch that one.
right?
And I've already watched one of them. I watched the Office Christmas special.
Pretty good.
So now it's Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
And the big one that I always try and get to is Gavin and Stacey. So I'm going to watch the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special when I'm in Castlereagh because that's when it feels when I should watch it.
I was going to say something to you now.
Go on.
Do you do Chris Kindle in the house?
No.
No.
Everyone buys for
it.
everyone.
So that's why you're loaded.
It costs a fortune as well. It costs a fortune.
Have you all your presents bought?
No, I've nothing bought yet. But we sent around. See, we've been taking the piss of it for too many years. So a message got sent around saying, let's all take it easy this year
Right.
and stop spending the money we're spending on each other.
Because the Kendys are incredibly wealthy family.
We have serious money. We're the kings of Castlereagh for sure. No, but we spend too much money, so we're going to try not to do that. But we don't do you do the Chris Kindle thing, whatever it's called.
Oh, we do, yeah. It's a great job.
So you get someone different every year to buy something for. And how much would you spend on each other?
Oh, about 100.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's reasonable enough now.
Yeah, really good.
You can get 2 or 3 bits for that, like.
Yeah.
But that's your present, Scott, like.
That's it done.
Yeah, job done.
Have you done it again this year?
Oh, well, I've been kind of started buying, yeah.
So you know who you're getting for?
Oh, I do, yeah.
That's a marvellous idea.
We do it online.
What?
Yeah, there was many years there we were all trying to get home to the house and trying to get home to pick names out of a hat.
Aye.
And then my lovely sister Marie,
Yeah.
she figured out that there's an online thing you can sign up for
Great.
called drawnames.com.
And it just...
And we all like get an email invitation to join the group. And we join the group and then it automatically picks each other.
Great.
And then you can also put up your lists on this little group page.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very high tech.
That's savage.
Dow lads in it as well. It's brilliant.
Go away.
And we do another thing now lately.
Go on.
Now embracing the old technology.
Yeah.
2 years ago we started recording a memo at Christmas dinner. And I don't know now, is it something people would like to do at home? But the other way that you can record on your phone.
Yeah.
So I just switch on the record after Christmas dinner. And the first year we did it, we basically all said what we'd like to achieve in the next year.
No way.
Yeah.
Your family are way closer than ours. We just say, well, by God and soccer I am there or something.
We sat there and we all kind of had to, what kind of said, well, what do we expect to do in the next year?
Go away. That's
And
a
then
great
the idea is then it sits there on the phone then for the 12 months. And the Christmas dinner the following year, we switch it on. And it's fierce crack.
What a great idea.
Obviously the first year we had nothing to listen to. We could only just record. But last Christmas was the second time we'd done it. And it can also lead to great disappointment.
I was just going to say, it's
Yeah.
like opening up a box that you wrote yourself 10 years
It
ago.
is. It very much is. Like my big dream, the first year I did it when I recorded was I'd like to have more money than €15 in my account. Next Christmas, I'd like to be more wealthy than having €15 in my account. Like
did
for
ya?
all the work I did in the year, I wanted to. Christmas came, and I had €2.63.
Oh my God.
I was disappointed, to say the least. I said I was hoping, I'd be a bit closer to an old mortgage.
Yeah.
No. If anything, I'm further away. I was hoping that I'd be a bit closer to popping the old question. No, can't afford that either.
That makes me so
Can't do
sad.
nothing. I was very disappointed in myself.
And what was your one for this year then?
Oh, again, I kind of stuck to my guns. I said I'd like to have more than €2.63, which I was thinking, surely I can break that one
Set
this
the
year.
bar low.
Oh, that's what I really learned, yeah. Set the bar low, and then I might have more.
You'll never be disappointed if you set the bar low.
So I'm very excited about Christmas Day this year now. To see, can I might have to get the sister to transfer a few pound into the account just to make it look better. Come here, have you any out shout outs?
I have one shout out, Ray.
Oh, I have two.
You too. Do you want to go first?
On Wednesday night,
Go on.
I was at a banging disco in
As
the local club.
You've been known to.
Yeah. And as I was walking to the big crowd of young ones,
Proud of young ones.
a young gentleman
I'm with you.
emerged from the crowd.
Go on.
And he says to me, "Come here, are you Raybo?"
No way.
I got fan stopped.
Go away.
Yeah. And the book's name is Oisin.
Man, we're so famous.
And he's from Buncrana, of
Go
all
away,
places.
Buncrana.
I think.
Go away.
And he came out and said hello. And I was going, "Oh, hello."
No way.
Yeah.
Fair play to you, Oisin, boy.
Have you a shout out?
Ray, I do. I have one shout out.
Come on.
It is for Lisa McDermott, the Brian McDermott's missus.
Right.
Apparently, she'll be listening every week, and they asked to give her a wee shout out. Lisa, fair play to you.
That's
Do you know
very
that?
nice. Yeah.
You're some woman.
Very nice.
And fair play to us for saying that as
Fair
well.
play to us, yeah.
Fair play to all of us.
And also, we have a special report from New Zealand from Jordan Buchanan. Jordan is our correspondent in New Zealand. He is in Christchurch as we speak, but he has gone out of his way to send us a long and detailed report from New Zealand for Christmas.
Okay.
Jordan, take it away there.
Let's hear it now.
Merry Christmas from New Zealand. Love you, Raybo.
Cheers, Jordan. You put the quality in there, didn't you?
We have to shout out Stephen Myers because
Oh, yeah.
we landed into Fiddler's Creek on Wednesday night, and he had two presents for us: a Kendia Raybo mug that he got made up for the two of us.
They were only lovely.
They were tremendous.
I was delighted with it and I brought it home.
Yeah.
And I left it on the worktop.
I left it in the office,
Oh,
in the podcast space, the box
in the
room.
podcast recording studio.
Yes.
Well, I left mine home on the worktop because I was going to bring it into work.
Oh,
Because it's a great bit of advertising.
tis a great.
Do you know?
What's
if you're
that
seeing
from?
drink, what's that?
Who's them?
You know? So the following morning I got up. Where was the podcast cup?
Where?
Nowhere to be seen.
What?
Gone missing.
Who took it?
Sean's Riley.
Of course he did. He's stealing ham and now he's stealing fucking cups.
Ta-
He's lethal, that fella.
lethal.
Women, I'm telling you out there, stay away from him. Stay away from him.
Imagine. You
Huh?
get a new mug and he robs it on you.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Where'd you bring it, the bitch?
You brought it and put a cup of tea in it and brought it up to bed. So I left it in front of the kettle, so I suppose I was asking for trouble.
Anyway, Stephen, fair play to you, man. It's a tremendous gift.
Mm.
And anyone else out there who would like to send us gifts with our faces on it, I love looking at me. So keep sending us in.
Seeing as this Christmas, and because I was at said wedding, the bride's father stood up and obviously made a speech,
Right, as he should.
as he should, told everybody how much he loved the daughter, how much he appreciated the young fella coming into the family,
Yeah, right.
the whole lot,
John Travolta.
John Travolta. And at the end of his speech, he decided to tell a wee joke, right? And I suppose I was a bit taken aback because I don't think anyone's used to people launching into a joke.
Right.
But I thought the joke was class.
Right, okay.
Now, I'm going to chance telling you the story.
Right, okay.
I'm reading it off the phone.
Are you a good joke teller?
No, I'm shit joke teller.
Right, marvellous.
I make a shite of them.
Even
But
better again.
The fact that I'm reading it off the phone means I'm not going to mess this one up.
Lovely.
I don't think.
Hopefully.
Right.
Hit me.
A young fella, he wanted to get a present for his Bjor, right?
I'm with you.
You're happy enough with that?
So far, I think I'm on the
Yeah,
same page.
and you'd be kind of a man that'd be doing stuff like that. Like both of us would.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We have to.
Yeah.
You get in fair trouble
And
otherwise.
would you take a while to think about it?
Not really.
No? Right. Anyway, this fella, he decided to buy her a pair of gloves. Would you ever buy Nicola a pair of gloves?
No.
No? Right, okay. So, right. When he was going to buy the pair of gloves, right, he brought his Bjor sister to give him a hand, picking them out.
Good idea.
That's a good idea. Will you bring Samantha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Nicola's sister Samantha to come with you.
That's right.
He went to the department store and he bought a pair of white gloves, right? And what did Samantha buy? She bought a pair of panties for herself. So Samantha, if you're out there, you're in the story now.
Fair play to you.
This is Nicola's sister Samantha.
She bought the jocks.
She bought the jocks for herself. Now a frilly pair, like. All right? Frilly,
You're putting
sexy
that in.
pair.
You're
Yeah,
putting
no,
that
no,
in.
this is in it as well. I'm only reciting what the man said at
of course you
the
are.
wedding, right? Now, during the wrapping process, the two gifts, the white gloves and the frilly knickers, got mixed up.
All right.
Right? The sister got the gloves, so Samantha got the gloves, and you got the frilly knickers for Nicola.
Right.
Right. Without checking the contents, you sealed it and you sent it to her
Okay.
with a wee note.
Even though we live in the same house, but okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to make the joke relevant. Fuck's sake.
Come on, what are you messing?
Right. So you sent them, you posted them to her, right?
Right, I pushed him.
Yeah, and to make matters worse, she wasn't here when the delivery man came from Post, so she had to go all the way down to the post office depot to get them.
Right.
Which is very frustrating, by the way, when that happens.
Jeez, war just frustrating when
But
I miss
anyway,
them.
and you
I
only
feel
missed
like
them by
they knock
5
on the
minutes.
door and then they run back into the van.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So the note said the following. So Nicola found the note with the box, right? Dearest darling. That's how you'd report to Nicola, isn't it? Dearest
Always.
darling. Yeah.
Always.
This is a little gift to show you my affection at Christmas. I chose these because I noticed that you are not in the habit of wearing any when you go out in the evenings. If it had not been for your younger sister, Samantha, I would have chosen the long ones with the buttons. But she wears the short ones that are easy to remove. These are a delicate shade, but the lady I bought them from showed me a pair that she had been wearing for 3 weeks. They were hardly even soiled. I had the sales girl, or should we say the girl in pennies, try them on, and she looked really great.
Oh, brilliant.
I wish I could put them on you for the first time. No doubt other men's hands will come in contact with them before I have a chance to see you again. When you take them off, blow in them before putting them away, as they will naturally be a little damp from wearing them. Be sure to keep them on when you clean them, or they might shrink. I hope you will like them and wear them for me on Friday night. P.S. Just think of how many times I will kiss them during the coming year. Also, the latest style is to wear them folded down with the fur showing.
That's tremendous.
Isn't that a great joke?
Elaine's dad told that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fair play to him.
I enjoyed that now.
That's brilliant. I enjoyed that too.
But you know
man.
what was even funnier when he told it?
Go on.
He was reading it off a phone too, but the phone kept locking. So you had to get the wife, Loretta. She had to keep unlocking the phone for him. You're there.
Hello,
Come on,
hello.
will you?
Oh, that's very good.
So a big shout out to the finest bit of joke I ever heard at a
Really
wedding.
good.
I enjoyed that now.
Yeah.
So you want to get Nicola a pair of
Man.
white fur gloves for
I'm
the...
going to get Samantha to find his knickers.
Thanks, Samantha, for helping us out. Is Samantha younger than Nicola?
Yeah, Samantha's younger than Nicola,
Great,
yeah.
great. So that was factually accurate as well, that their story. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is our last podcast between now and the Big Show podcast. Oh,
Yeah.
that's one thing. There will not be a podcast released on the Tuesday next week.
Yes, there will not.
There will not.
Yeah, because it will be released. The live podcast will then be released as
On the
audio.
Wednesday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll throw it out after we do it.
Yeah. So even if you missed a Facebook Live, which you can go back and watch anyway,
Yeah.
you're going to have the audio
Yeah,
regardless.
that's right.
So that is next week's podcast. Lads, we are looking forward to something fierce.
It'll be good
Nervous as shit. The two of us. But it's going to be tremendous crack. And hopefully it comes across well. And it might be a link into doing this more often.
I doubt it.
Maybe.
I doubt it very much. I doubt we'll get anywhere past it. I say it'll be an absolute disaster.
It could
And
probably be an
we'll
absolute
realise
disaster.
we are limited to just a box room.
Yeah, maybe the box room is just our environment.
Maybe it just is.
But we'll find out next week.
We will.
On the
There's
slide.
something else in my mind. No, I can't think. No, that's everything, I think.
You sure?
There is, yeah. We wish Ciara Stunningham the very best of luck.
Oh,
She
yeah.
will be away off to America.
Yeah, she's breaking our hearts again.
Yeah, she's leaving us. And we'll be sad to lose her, mainly because she was contributing to the rent. But also the fact that while doing so, she was good crack.
Yeah, she's tremendous crack.
And I suppose next week we'll be live.
Next week we will be live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And other than that, though, yeah, so we'll see you then. And sure, have a great whole week doing the Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray.
Oh,
Fair
what?
play to me.
Oh, fair play to me too.
Good luck.
Good luck now.